And in true TK and Drinks fashion, you'll have to forgive the cat in the background playing with whatever she's playing with because
She's a cat.
and that's what she does. Anyway, welcome to another Honest Mead review. We have our final one for the season. We're going to be finishing off with our Prairie Moon. It's the Boysenberry Mead from the folks up at Prairie Rose. I didn't know if a boysenberry was called a moonberry or something. They call it the Prairie Moon. Either way, I think it's a cool name for the mead. See what it's all about here. Actually, I don't know why I set that down. Force of habit.
Me neither.
So.
My force of habit is matching the walls of the house.
Yes, you do happen to match the walls of the house more than you don't. Anymore, anyway. Whoa! Going all crazy.
Wow, okay, yeah, just take a big fat chunk there.
I will.
Do that.
So, I read online that this is a semi-sweet 12.5%. So, definitely expecting some strong berry presence here. See if I can't. Biggity bang, getting better at that all the time.
Yeah, that's purpley.
Yeah, that would be because of the purple glass you have. Label out for all of those who've seen Rollerball again, which is like nobody. So again, this is a boysenberry mead for all of those of you who don't know what a boysenberry is. It's in the blackberry, brambleberry, marionberry type of family. So very.
That's probably still not helpful for a lot of people.
A very dark berry with a very typically sweet with a hint of tart juice to it. Perfect for jams, and man, if you've never had a boysenberry pie, you're missing out. You need to treat yourself and get your grandma to make you one, or find somebody that makes a decent one, because they are amazing.
Find your local farmers market.
There you go. Support a local farmers market. Somebody there. You just dive right into that. You don't even try to like.
I smelled it a little bit.
So I smelled it a little bit. I'm getting wafts of all sorts of.
Oh, it smells so good. Yeah.
Yeah, very heavy on the berry notes. That dark berry presence, very earthy and juicy. Has a light wine aroma underneath it. Yeah, very red berry, juicy, earthy.
I definitely want to make a sauce with it, which is always a good thing.
Yeah, that's definitely a little bit on the semi-sweet leaning side. Certainly not as dry as a lot of their other stuff we've had. Very mild up front flavor. A little bit of that wine aroma, and you get some warming sensation in there. But I say that berry flavor actually comes in at the end of it. It's very pleasant. Has a like a raw berry, like if I was out eating a boysenberry off a bush type of finish to it. That's a very shine different from their other stuff that we had. I actually have to say this is now probably my favorite one from them, because it hits a wide variety of notes. I can taste the sweetness from the honey. I can taste the juiciness from the boysenberries. Now imagine this all was local boysenberries from up there in the North Dakota area, because I'm sure they grow like wild up there. Or they do actually grow wild up there.
So I've done this with another meat on this show.
Uh-huh.
But I would totally put a scoop of vanilla ice cream and some fresh berries in this and totally be happy with it. Yeah.
I definitely agree.
It's yummy.
Now, I happen to be out of scorecards this week, so for the unofficial end to the first season, we're just going to go with the old verbal scorecard, because we're going to be a little lax today, because it's the end of the season. Anyway, I have to say, all in all, again, this is my favorite one. It's got some nice legs to it, very medium bodied. It hangs around in your mouth, the flavor profile, but doesn't stick around, for more than a minute or two.
No, it does definitely dissipate pretty quick.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't. It stings around, tastes like berries, and goes away. So I would actually have to give this one, I would say, probably in a 36, because it is, like I was saying, it's good for what it is. It's nice and solid, and for a boysenberry mellow mel. It doesn't just punch you in the face with boysenberry flavor. It doesn't. Man, that cat is going crazy with that paper ball. Cat shenanigans is right. It doesn't just punch you in the face with boysenberry flavor. This is, again, like if you're a traditional wine drinker, this is something that would be right up your alley. As I feel a lot of the stuff from Prairie Roses leans much towards your traditional wine drinkers rather than like what a lot of people think is like a traditional mead, a lot heavier, syrupy, cloyy almost. Which aren't always good things. You don't want your mead to be super syrupy or anything like that. But this, again, if you're into like blush wines or rosé wines or something, this is a phenomenal route to go. I'm a
fan. Glug.
Like I said, this is by and far my favorite one from the Prairie Rose.
Yeah. I like it.
Very much so. So, thank you everybody over there at the Prairie Rose for doing what you do and making this delicious libation. And thank you for everybody who tuned in.
And before you even get to the end of that, you might want to explain to people your little vacation.
So we'll be taking the rest of the month of December off to focus on our new wholesale distribution alcohol business here in Arizona.
He means reviews. He's taking a break from review videos.
We'll be taking a break from review videos for the month of December to focus more on the wholesale distribution part, so we can get that all squared away. But you will definitely see some beers and bullshit videos. You'll see some other sort of content videos coming from us. But the mead reviews we're going to put on hiatus for the remaining of 2020, coming back in 2021 strong with that. So keep an eye out for some videos and for some unboxings. I'm sure you'll see.
Be some unboxings, some random freaking out, oh my god, I'm starting a new business, what the fuck am I doing? Have I lost my goddamn mind? Videos will probably be happening from him in the near future.
All of those things I'm sure will be happening. And maybe even a guest appearance on another Mead podcast or Mead show. Keep your eyes out for that. We'll be letting you know a little bit more about that in the coming days here. So thank you all for being here. This 2020 was absolute madness. Thank you for subscribing and following the YouTube channel and watching the reviews and just taking part in my mead adventures and shenanigans and madness and whatnot. I'm on the road to 500. So thank you all so much for being here. See you guys in the future. Have a good day, good night, good evening, wherever you're at. Peace for 2020 for the mead reviews only. We'll see you around.